it really doesn't go to me, because I, like my colleagues on the podium here, I want to point out that I represent many people who are working together for a better world, and none of us alone can accomplish the kind of peace accomplishments that have been described here without many, many people who work with us and support us. So this prize is really for the people of the World Constitution and Parliament Association, the people who wrote the Constitution for the Federation of Earth over a period of 23 years from 1968 to 1991. I want to just say a few words about the Earth Constitution and urge you all to Google it, look it up on the internet, think about it, consider it, and try to understand it in the light of the brief remarks that I'm about to make. We're here in the beginning of the 21st century, and this is the first century we all understand that may be the end of human life on this planet. It's the first century in which we understand that we're facing the destruction of the planetary environment that supports human life. It is collapsing all around us. The terrible tragedy of Typhoon Haiyan is just one symptom of many, many symptoms that are threatening the future of our children and life on this planet. Not only are we faced with climate collapse in the early 21st century, but we're faced with the possibility of wars that will end in the extinction of human beings. Countries around the world, most prominently my own country, the United States, are building ever more nuclear weapons, ever more rapid systems of deployment, ever more dangerous space-based weapons, weapons that, if ever used in a major war, would wipe out humanity. How do we deal with these threats? There are great thinkers, beginning with Immanuel Kant in 1795, who said that the system of nation states, as it had evolved in the 18th century, is inherently a war system. And today we see that of the 193 nation states on this planet, the vast majority of them are militarized. The vast majority of them waste their resources, spend their resources on weapons, on military, and not on feeding people, clothing people, giving people health care, education, the kinds of things that people need to flourish on this planet. So how are we going to deal with these terrible situations? The collapsing environment, known about widely since 1992, when the nations of the world came together in Rio de Janeiro, and they set an Agenda 21. They said by the year 2000, we need to solve the problem of carbon emissions, or our planet will be in terrible danger. The year 2000 came, and every year the nations of the world have met together, and they have failed, utterly failed, to do anything significant to protect our planetary environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the planetary environment, the environment of peace, rather than a militarized world of these terrible weapons, the environment of universal human rights, these are all global rights that you and I have. They're global dimensions. We're all human beings. We all have the same needs. We all need peace. We all need a future and an environment on this planet. And the nation states, the system of nation states cannot deliver this because they're militarized, they're all interested in their self-interest, and they represent only their own citizens. I was born in the United States, but my real country is the Earth, planet Earth. That's where I was born, and that's where all of you were born too. And since we're citizens of this planet, we need a world parliament. We need a world constitution. We need unity in diversity. We don't want to get rid of our wonderful variety of religions. We don't want to get rid of the wonderful variety of cultures and countries, but we need to unite together under the rule of democratically legislated law. It's only this that can protect the planetary environment and our future on this planet. Thank you very much.